Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's advent calendar unboxing is the Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar for 2025. It's controversial this year, I know. So I want to unbox the whole calendar and I'm going to let you know why I bought it. I have also got the 12-day beauty calendar, which I'll also be unboxing, and I also have the fragrance calendar, which I'll also be unboxing. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see those videos. So I bought it myself. It cost me £250. And interestingly enough, Harrods haven't published a kind of worth value for this calendar, which is interesting. But I'm going to tell you how much each individual item is worth. I'm going to tell you whether it's a sample, a full size, or a travel size based on my research and things that I've done. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the video, you'll know if this is a contender for you for this year's beauty advent calendar. So obviously I unbox quite a lot of beauty advent calendars, and when I'm choosing a calendar, I'm choosing it based on products I'm actually either really excited and interested for or actually going to use. I think that's personally the best way to choose an advent calendar. And obviously it's super subjective. Everybody's looking for different stuff. Anyway, enough talking, Crystal, let's get on to the unboxing. So it comes with a leaflet thing like this, and that has all of the ingredients of all of the items in the calendar, because not everything in an advent calendar comes in its original box and stuff, so sometimes you don't have the ingredients info unless you have a leaflet like that. So onto the calendar itself, they've done it in this kind of beigey colour with gold and white on it, and then you open it up. The design is pretty similar to previous years. I think it's usually green, but now it's beige. But other than that, the design is fairly similar. It's got the little it looks like Harrods, and it's got the little canapes at the bottom with Harrods on, like the real store. Open it up and there are 25 drawers inside. Super difficult to read. That gold on beige is just really challenging for my eyes to find the doors, but we'll do it together. Anyway, let's start it off with day number one. So day number one brings us a product from Laura Mercier. It is the Black Caviar Extravagant Mascara. It's an 8.5 gram, full size, worth £25. I don't think I have used this mascara. And here is what it looks like outside of its box. Plant leaf and stem cell extracts promote healthier lashes, while olive oil nourishes them from within. Build long-lasting volume and length without any chance of flaking with Laura Mercier's mascara. It also says it is formulated with nourishing ingredients to strengthen the eyelashes, and it's applied with a clover-shaped application brush, which does look interesting. Not seen one like that before. A pairing of long and short bristles for equal distribution from root to tip for an instant lifted look. And there's your before and after of the mascara. So starting off with a black mascara, nothing too exciting, but there you go. Pretty much a staple for most of us. Day number two, and this gets me into one of the items I'm quite looking forward to trying. This is the La Prairie Foam Cleanser. It's in a 50ml size. Now I can't see this available on its own as a travel size at 50ml, so I've worked it out price per mil. A full size is 125ml of product for £85, making this worth £34. You know I love a good cleanser. It says, let this luxurious water-activated mousse deeply cleanse and hydrate your skin as it dissolves and removes makeup, surface impurities and environmental pollutants. It's got natural plant extracts to purify and soothe, and it's supposed to leave your skin refreshed and smoothed. And it just says to use it morning and evening, applying a small amount of cleanser onto damp skin, massage gently using circular motions to create a delicate foam, and then rinse off with water. Do let me know, by the way, if you've used any of these products and you have thoughts. It also comes this time with a little leaflet, but no box or anything. Day number three, and this is a pretty good one. It is a full-size product from Medicae. How reflective are these boxes? They just don't want to be shown on camera. This one is the Crystal Retinol 6, which seems to be quite a popular of the retinols they do. So they do loads of different strengths, depends where you're up to, but this is a pretty decent strength is my understanding. This one is a full size, like I said, worth £69, so it's 30ml or 1 fluid ounce. I like the fact that it comes in a box as well. It says with a unique crystal structure, this superior serum ensures stability and maximum absorption while mitigating the look of redness. With a radiance boosting, clarifying and retexturizing benefits of retinol, this strengthens the appearance of skin overnight, delivering a visible difference 11 times faster than retinol. The addition of plumping and moisture-retaining hyaluronic acid and glycerin alongside vitamin E makes this serum a true bathroom shelf staple. So I can't currently use this because I use a prescription retinol, but I think if I wasn't, I would be more than happy to use this. Day number 4, and this is the first day where we get 2 products. These are from Rodial. So the first is a full size of their blush drops, and this is what I have on my cheeks at the moment because I thought that might be kind of helpful for you to see. So this is in Frosted Pink, and it is the full-size version that looks like this. The one I applied from is actually this little mini because I don't want to open this yet because I already have a mini, but it goes on almost like, I would say, let me show you. The texture of this when I put it on my skin reminds me of like a kind of lip gloss. It's quite creamy and I feel like it leaves a really nice almost highlighter look to the skin. Now I'm not one for messing about with highlighter, it's not a step that's in my regular routine, but I feel like this adds the highlight to it without needing an additional product. Anyway, this is 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. It retails for £39 and like I said, it's a full size. It says apply hydrating Rodial blush drops, liquid blush to the eyes, lips and bridge of the nose. But they're blush drops, it actually doesn't say cheeks, but clearly I went with the cheeks. So maybe I was onto something when I said lips. And let the mica minerals work their magic. Condition the skin as they go. These enhancing drops accentuate the features and add an instant rosy glow. So I did find I needed to apply like a few drops and then kind of I blurred it out with a brush because that's my preferred way to apply it. But then I needed to add another couple of layers just to get a little bit more colour payoff, especially if I'm filming. I find sometimes blush that looks okay in real life, I need like a few extra layers to, you know, not look so pale on camera. But I would say either way, even with like a regular everyday look, I'd need like kind of 2 layers before it would be enough. So it definitely needs a little bit of building. I suppose on the plus side that makes it more subtle if you're putting it somewhere else where you don't want like the mega rosy look. The other product in here is one of their travel sizes. You can buy it in this size. It's a Rodial Bronze Glow Lighter, 2 gram, and this retails for £25. Apparently this is 2022's best bronzer as voted by Tatler. Discover your go-to cream bronzer hybrid to instantly add warmth, luminosity and allude to a golden hour glow. The Silky Featherlight formula is beautifully enriched with pearlescent bronzing pigments and hydrating ingredients to deliver nourishing skincare benefits while leaving a sun-kissed glass skin effect. A lot of these products, I've noticed this before, can you see how it almost looks like the product has kind of separated in the packaging, even though I don't think it has. They're usually absolutely fine. They just kind of, I don't know, they do that in there. Day number 5, and this is the start of why I got this calendar. Today we get a product from Evidence de Beauté, the Special Mask. Now this is a 30ml, which is a travel type size. Again, can't see it for sale in this travel size though, but a full size is 50ml of products for £200. So that's a very, very expensive mask, and even in the size we get it, price per ml, it's worth £120. So, I mean, that's quite a lot, isn't it? So it's made in Japan, and it's a pretty pricey brand all around. It's pretty dusty actually. The packaging, it's come just sort of loose like this in the drawer, and I don't know, things come out pretty dusty. So it says, apply this triple collagen QAI fortified mask for a tightening, reviving sensation for lifeless skin. This amazing texturized mask lifts, tones and plumps the skin, providing a healthy looking skin. It refines its texture and illuminates the complexion. Skin stays fresh, clear and matte. Enriched in triple collagen QAI and lifting and purifying agents, it livens up dull and tired skin. And again, it comes with a little kind of leaflet thing telling you a little bit about the products. But this is one of those products I'd like to try, but would not drop £200 on a product unless it's like life-changing. So for me, and this is just the start, there are quite a lot of products in here that have a high value, and I am just genuinely wanting to try them. I'm genuinely curious if they are that amazing at that price point, because sometimes you think, like, is it as amazing? Is it worth the money? Just a little random comment, but in the Liberty Advent Calendar, for example, we get the Augustina's Beta Eye Cream. Now I've started using that, even though it's not Christmas, don't tell Santa. It's amazing. It is genuinely the best eye cream I've ever used, ever, and I've tried a lot of eye creams. It just like smooths, blurs, you don't need a lot, and my eye makeup goes on so much better than it usually does. I'm so happy with it, and it's like £135. I would never have spent £135 on an eye cream without knowing how good it is. Now I know it's good. I can't see that I'll ever stop repurchasing it because it's amazing. Now, I don't want that to be the effect of the calendar because some of the products are so expensive that I couldn't use it all the time. But if that lasts me for like months and it's amazing, it's probably worth it. And that's how you find those products sometimes in a calendar. So I guess what I'm saying is that's what makes the Harrods Advent Calendar appealing to me. I looked what was in it. There's things I really want to try, and this is kind of the only way I'm going to do it. So that's why, for me, it was worth trying. Day number 6, and today we get a product from Davines. It is the Oi all-in-one milk. I think we've had this like in calendars and stuff before. This is pretty good. It's a travel size worth $18.50. It's a leave-in conditioning treatment infused with oil extracted from roku, a plant native to the Amazon. This nourishing formula is rich in beta-carotene, which creates a restructuring action to help hair growth. It's also designed to shield your hair from heat styling, and it's pretty good, and it smells very good as well, and it definitely does seem to do a little bit of protecting. Day number 7, and we're into an expensive product. So this is by Shiseido. It is the FSLX Total Regenerating Cream. Now we get a 15ml size, but a 50ml of this is £380, making this worth, price per mil, £114. Again, I'm not walking into Harrods and dropping £380 on a cream. That doesn't mean I'm not curious. So this is what it looks like, certainly the one that we get in the calendar. It says it is based on more than 40 years of genetic research. Rewrite your skin's future. Reveal your ultimate resilient and radiant skin. Future Solution LX unveils its most concentrated in precious My Herb skincare with exclusive revitalizing technology that continues to elevate skin's beauty with resilience that seems to surge from within. Visibly improving resilience loss, visible pores, wrinkles and dullness. The skin looks more radiant, firmer, smoother and plumper. Now looking at it there in the jar, it obviously doesn't look anything special. It has a kind of almost slightly floral scent to it, but I really want to try it. So I'm kind of excited. It's, like I said, for me, part of getting a calendar is there being something I've not tried and I really want to try. And that is one of the products. Day number 8, and today we get the Sisley Floral Toning Lotion. This was also in the Liberty Advent Calendar, so a bit of a spoiler for that if you've not seen that video. I think it's just these 2 calendars that have it in, but it may show up somewhere else. You sometimes do get that. This one is a travel size 100ml, retails for £57. For dry and sensitive skin, this toning lotion will firm, smooth and deeply moisturise your skin. I'm just going to get through my current Essence toner type thing that I'm using, and then this will be going into my skincare routine because Sisley products that I've tried before are very good. It's also alcohol free. I don't like an alcohol toner because I feel like alcohol dries my skin out, so I'm happy with that. Day number 9, and we get 2 products again. One is a beauty blender from BioEffect. Comes in a little box like this. I don't know, I've had one of these before, and I don't know if it came in a previous Harrods calendar or not, I'm not quite sure. But this is what it looks like. It is a nude sponge, and it's got this kind of flat side which can be useful for getting like under the eyes and anywhere you need that shape. It says it's got a rounded edge for flawless base application, a flat edge for even contouring, so that's what it's for, and a pointed edge for targeted concealing. Can't get my words out. This retails for £12.95 and is a full size. And then we get this from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder in a 2-gram size, and it's worth £23. Excellent powder, but I don't know if I've said this before, but I have got this in a full size, I've had it in a travel size, and I have a massive issue with the design of how the product comes out. So if you can see, it has this like H on it. So that H there is a series of small holes. So when you take off this protective layer and you like tap out the product, so what I do is I tend to tap the powder into the lid and then like swirl my brush around it and then apply it. But what I find is those holes seem to get quite clogged, and you're like whacking it like crazy and the powder's not coming out, and it's really frustrating to the point that even though I like this, I won't buy it anymore because it drives me insane. So I have the pressed powder. That's great because obviously I don't have that issue. And like I said, the actual powder is brilliant, but those holes are so annoying. They're too small. That's been my experience. Maybe I've just been unlucky with the ones I've had. Anyway, this travel size retails for £23. It is formulated with light reflecting particles and instantly blurs uneven texture and reduces the look of excess shine while setting your makeup at the same time. You can place it under the eyes to prevent creasing or shifting throughout the day. It says it's easy to pick up. Well, not really. The finely milled powder is dispensed through the brand's innovative H-shaped sifter, allowing for the ideal amount of product per application. That's not been my experience, so we'll leave it there. But let me know actually, if you've used this, did you have that issue or is this like a me problem? Day number 10, and today we get a full-size product from U Beauty. It's the resurfacing compound. We've had this in calendars before, but the packaging I think has changed recently. This is worth £86. It is, well, sorry, I said it was a full size. It's a travel size of 15ml, but it's worth £86 thanks to its unique blend of antioxidants, vitamins C and E, peptides, hyaluronic acid, AHAs and retinol that make up the brand's patented compound. U Beauty's resurfacing compound also allows you to reduce your routine just down to a cleanser, serum and moisturiser. So they're saying this kind of does it all, with clinical results showing 77% less visible wrinkles and imperfections after 30 days of use. Clearly I'm going to have to try this again because I don't remember this when I used it. I don't remember anything specific about it, in fact. It's also a cruelty-free and vegan brand, so that's good. So it's got, the first ingredient is water, then we've got aloe leaf juice powder and some other random ingredients, as well as witch hazel, sodium hyaluronate, glycolic acid. There is all kinds of stuff going on in here. Day number 11, and today we get the La Mer, the moisturising cream in a 15ml size. So again, if you want to use these kind of higher value creams, this one is a 15ml size, retails for £85. Then this is probably the calendar for you if you really appreciate expensive skincare. A rejuvenating cult treatment powered by the brand's exclusive Miracle Broth, the formula that started it all. It has taken skincare mavens and the rest of the world by storm. What's a skincare maven? A maven. I've never heard that one before. Translated to the cream of the sea, it immerses the skin in deep hydration, helping to soothe dryness and redness. It says to warm a pearl-sized amount between your fingertips before gently pressing it onto your face and neck. So I've had like smaller versions of it before, and it's always been one that's been pretty nice to use. Day number 12, and today we get a full-size Longwear Cream Shadow Stick by Bobbi Brown. I don't know if I've ever really spoken about these, but these are my kind of go-to, I must have done. These are my go-to eye colour stick things, and I actually have this on my eyes today. I actually already have this in my collection. I have bought this colour more than once. Here's my kind of grubby one that I used earlier. You can see how well used this has been. So I have this on my eyes. I'm just looking down so you can hopefully see the colour. So I like this because literally just a few bits of a swipe of it, buff with a brush, done. So it's super, super easy. It does say it is creamy with a blendable texture, agree, but once you've blended it, you need to kind of blend it semi-quick and then it sets all day. I also haven't used a primer and it works very well without one. It's got 24-hour wear. I've never left it on for 24 hours, but certainly for an entire day it lasts. Resist smudging or creasing, that's been my experience, and waterproof. Don't think I've ever swam in it, but still. Waterproof apparently. So it's a 1.6 gram full size and that retails for £29.50, and obviously it gets a massive thumbs up from me because it is a regular part of my beauty collection. Day number 13, and today we get a sheet mask from 111 Skin. I don't like the fact that they have to like squish them in here. Can you see how it's all been like folded up? I get that so that it fits, but it just is all scrumpled and I would prefer it if it wasn't scrumpled. I guess they could have like a really thin drawer, like that just like went in like that. Like they never do that. None of the calendars do. Anyway, There we go. So I wish there was like an eye mask with this, because this is just a face mask. Now I say just a face mask, they're around the £20 mark, these maybe £22. Certainly a box of 5 on the Harrods website is £95. Inspired by the science behind cryotherapy, it effectively minimises puffiness in the morning with a potent blend of caffeine to increase circulation and tetrapeptide that aims to tighten the skin while simultaneously inhibiting collagen breakdown. And I should have said, it's the 111 Skin Cryo Sheet Mask, and we just get the one. So it would have been nice to have had a few, or like I said, if they'd have included maybe an eye mask as well. Day number 14, and we get 2 products from Christoph Robin. One is the Cleansing Purifying Scrub in a 40ml size. I don't know why they didn't give us a travel size. This is basically a sample size. Full size is 250ml for £42, making this £6.72 price per ml. And it's got sea salt, and it is perfect, they say, for particularly sensitive scalps that can't be over-scrubbed, or an oily scalp that falls victim to product build-up and clogged pores. Detoxify right from the root while cleansing away dead skin cells and dirt, and enjoy a mane that looks exceptionally fresh and shiny. Now this does have SLS in, which is an issue for me, and I don't necessarily think is good for sensitive skin or scalps, but it gets rave reviews, so it's obviously very good. The next product from them is a travel size. This is the Regenerating Mask for dry and damaged hair. This retails for £23, you can buy it in this travel size. Made for those with dry, damaged or chemically treated tresses, this treatment works to refresh and restore a healthy looking mane. It's formulated with a concentrated amount of prickly pear oil, which is a rare active ingredient rich in omegas 6 and 9. It leaves lengths feeling soft and supple, while biomimetic ceramides smooth flyaways and improve the appearance of split ends. This is incredibly good. So that I'm excited to see. Day number 15, and today we get a sample size, because it is a sample size, of Clair de Bleu. So this is a UV protective cream in an 8ml size. Now a full size of this is 50ml for £98, making this little one worth £15.68. But I feel like for the price of the calendar, they should have included either a larger size or some other kind of minis with it. Personally, that's my thoughts on this one. It says it's suitable for all skin types. It provides up to 10 hours of hydration. It's got SPF 50 and it's a velvety, feather-like texture with an imperceptible finish. Infused with skin empowering illuminator for radiant appearance, and it's got a luxurious floral fragrance, apparently. Day number 16, and this is a fragrance. It is a Harrods exclusive Eau de Parfum 10ml or 0.3 fluid ounce. It's from UK Chronicles, and it's an Eau de Parfum. Bizarrely, it has an expiry date on the back of it. I don't think perfume normally has an expiry date on it, but the expiry date is 2030, so you know, you've got a while to use this one. This is what it looks like. It is in a spray. So this one is the Etat Libre d'Orange. Yeah, so the brand is UK Chronicles, and the scent is Etat Libre d'Orange. Now, a full-size 100ml bottle of this fragrance is £225, making this £22.50 price per ml, but I couldn't see it available in a travel size, so we're going to have to go with price per ml. It has top notes of strawberry, abelia and tangerine. The middle notes are accord, saffron, iris and pomarose, and the base notes are cypriol, cedarwood and tonka, and the base notes are what come through the most. I'm not sure about this one. It smells quite manly. It's more of a masculine fragrance. I'm not sure. At the moment it smells like germaline, so let's hope that improves. Always a challenge with fragrance, because I think it smells differently on different people. It is kind of getting better, to be fair. I still don't think it's for me, but I'm getting a little bit more of the kind of strawberry, the hint of strawberry, not like strawberry. But yeah, it's definitely getting better, but I don't think it's a me kind of fragrance. Day number 17, and today we get a product from Skin Cycles. This is a lasting lips tint with TGHA, hydrates, heals and shields. It's 10ml or 0.33 fluid ounce, and it retails for £55. It is a full size. I'm gonna get this out of the box and then we can see what that tint's like. Okay, I fought my way in. This is what it looks like out of the box, super reflective. Just gonna put some on my hand because obviously I have something already on my lips. There we go. Quite a nice colour and finish. Has a nice kind of citrusy scent to it to me. That looks pretty wearable. So it says, Skin Cycles Lasting Lips Tint SPF 15 combines advanced peptides and amino acids to deeply hydrate and plump the lips. Powered by the brand's THGA delivery technology, it repairs and nourishes the delicate skin while providing lasting comfort. Meanwhile, the addition of SPF ensures your pout stays protected and smoothed, leaving it soft, revitalised and voluminous with one simple swipe. Day number 18, and this brings me to some of the other products that I was particularly excited to try and see in this calendar. So we get 2 products from Lancaster, and it's what I would call Lancaster's particularly pricey range. I think it's called Ling, which is probably why I can't have it, because I can't even pronounce it properly. Anyway, we have their Princia cream in a 15ml size. 50ml of this is £192, making this worth £57.60 price per mil. Why is everything so dusty? Restore vitality with a face cream that hydrates, firms and rejuvenates for a youthful glow. It boasts a luxurious gel cream texture that absorbs quickly, delivering intense regeneration while improving elasticity and density. It smooths wrinkles and fine lines, leaving skin visibly lifted, plump and radiant. A comprehensive skincare solution for a luminous, revitalised complexion. The matching serum. So I like that we get 2 products from the same line. This one is in a 7.5ml size. 30ml of this is £231, making this worth £57.75 price per mil. Renew your skin's vitality with a serum that smooths, firms and refines texture for a rejuvenated appearance. It features a velvety fluid texture that melts seamlessly into the skin, boosting elasticity and restoring density. Fine lines and wrinkles appear diminished, leaving your complexion plump, youthful and refined with every application. Day number 19, and another product I really wanted to try. This one is by Valmont, which again usually appears in the advent calendar. This is the Votre Visage L'Elixir face cream. It's in a 15ml size. 50ml of this product is £678. I mean, obscene amounts of money for a face cream, which means this 15ml size is worth £203.40. So I'm excited to get this on my face and see what it does. I'm going to look like 10 next time you see me. Achieve smoother, firmer and more toned skin with the L'Elixir des Glaciers Votre Visage from Valmont. It's formulated with the purest waters drawn from the foot of an ancient Swiss glacier. This high-performance anti-aging treatment has a luxuriously creamy texture that imparts youthful radiance and hydration to the skin. Apply to the face and neck after serum for a fresher complexion. So I'm expecting this to be like the elixir of life or something. Day number 20, and today we get a travel size of the Augustinus Bader, the face oil. This retails for £76. Eliciting youthful radiance, this nourishing oil combines babassu, argan, hazelnut and karanja oils to defend against external aggressors, restore moisture and prevent the premature signs of aging. Dispense it onto your palm and press it into the skin as part of your nightly regimen, which is definitely what I'm going to do, because like I said, the eye cream has really made me want to try a few more Augustinus Bader products. I think I've had this one before, but I don't always go for an oil. I think I'm going to give it a go. Day number 21, and this is a new, to me, hair care product. And this is what it looks like. So this is Moncho Moreno Bond Jamine Bond. So this is a 100ml size. Now, the only one I can see for sale is 200ml for £42. So this one is worth £21 price per mil, which kind of frustrates me. Why have we not got a full size at this price point? But still. It's described as a concentrated leave-in conditioner fitted with a simple spray applicator so you can quickly impart strength and nourishment to locks on the go. It's packed with essential amino acids and it works by sealing the structure of each strand for a silky finish that also protects against heat. So it's supposed to help prevent split ends, and it does seem to be well reviewed from what I've seen. It's got an M28 unique protein technology and thermal protection and all that kind of stuff. But this kind of seems quite similar to me to the Davines product that we also have in here as well. So like 2 leave-in conditioner type hair prepping products. To me, they seem like kind of similar. Day 22, and we get 3 products. We have got 2 eye masks from MZ Skin and also eye cream from MZ Skin. lots of eye stuff going on here. So first of all, we have the Hydra Bright Gold Eye Mask. I have used these eye masks before. I do love a good eye mask. I do think they're good. I don't think they're £22 good, which is what this one's worth. But let me know if you've tried it. Infused with gold nanoparticles, it aids better penetration of the active ingredients while adding radiance and luminosity. The eye mask is saturated with a complex of active ingredients including collagen, hyaluronic acid and seaweed. It provides long-term hydration, helps support elasticity and firmness while shielding the skin from free radicals. It helps to reduce fine lines, puffiness, dark circles, pigmentation, inflammation for eyes that appear brighter, younger and wide awake. The other one I can only see for sale in a box of 5, which is £80. And this, it says, revitalise and rejuvenate your under eye area with our vitamin-infused Meso Eye Mask, a luxurious hydrogel eye mask designed to soothe and refresh your skin, giving you a healthy, youthful glow. So the price on this one would be £16 if we're saying that 5 cost £80. Finally, we get this eye cream from MZ Skin. Now this retails for £110. It's a soothe and smooth hyaluronic brightening eye complex. It's 14ml and a full size. It's formulated with a tripeptide designed to stimulate collagen and elastane to help nourish and repair the skin for a firmer, more lifted appearance. The powerful formula features albizia bark extract to detoxify the skin and help reduce dark circles and puffiness to give the eyes a more wide awake appearance. With ceramides and hyaluronic acid, it provides long-lasting hydration that works to smooth fine lines and boost suppleness, helping to leave the eye area brighter, more even and youthfully smooth. Day 23. From Champo we get the Peter Lash Serum for lashes and the Brow Serum for brows, funnily enough. The Lash Serum is 4ml and that retails for £38 and the Brow Serum is 4ml but retails for £32. They're basically supposed to condition your lashes or brows and help them to grow better and stronger and all that kind of stuff. So for thicker, fuller brows and for longer, fuller lashes. Now, I have not used these. I don't know how they perform and stuff. So again, if you've tried them, please let me know. But I use Revitalash for my lashes and that works amazingly well. And none of the cheaper brands have worked for me at all, or they've caused eye irritation and stuff like that. So I kind of stick with what I know. So I'm intrigued to see if this Lash Serum is worth it. And I don't know how I feel. I mean, I feel like my brows are fairly full anyway, so I've never felt the need to use a brow serum, but I'd love to know what you think. Apparently they're formulated with naturally derived vegan ingredients and they're supposed to also build resilience for lashes and brows as well. So let me know your thoughts, but nice that we get 2 and that they're both full sizes. Day 24, Christmas Eve, and from Tatcha we get the Indigo Overnight Repair. Now this is a lovely, lovely product, but again, I kind of wish it had come with something else, or if they'd given us a full size, that would have been amazing. The travel size retails for £29. I have this in a full size, so I'm going to show you the texture. I spoke about this actually when I bought it. I think this is amazing. It's described as like a serum in cream, and it definitely has something serum-y going on in it, you know? So this is what it looks like. What a waste on the back of my hand, because this is a lovely cream. But this, it's called Overnight Repair. I tend to use it at night. It's described as a cushiony, fragrance-free 2-in-1 serum in cream that hydrates and visibly calms irritation fast while strengthening the moisture barrier, helping to support the microbiome over time, allowing skin to better defend itself from environmental stressors. It's a lovely cream. I'm really pleased it's in here. I just wish they'd given us a full size or a few Tatcha products. That would have elevated it for me. Okay, day number 25. So for anyone who isn't aware of what's in day number 25, I hope you're sitting down. So for the final product in the calendar, which is usually the most exciting products, etc., we got a lipstick, and a MAC lipstick at that, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with MAC lipsticks. I like MAC lipsticks, but it just doesn't feel very exciting for day number 25. This is the MAC Ruby Woo, which is red if you're not aware. Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick. It's 3.8 gram and retails for £25. Now, I'll insert a video of me here as I'm talking, applying the lipstick. The actual formulation of this is lovely. It's actually much better than the original MAC formula. I really, really like the lipstick, and I like the colour for Christmas, but then I'm happy with the red lip. I know not everybody is. So MAC's matte lipstick has been one of the most iconic formulas in the beauty industry since its introduction in 1985. Now, the cult favourite has received a makeover, offering a smoother texture thanks to the infusion of coconut oil and other nourishing ingredients. While the nostalgic black packaging and signature vanilla scent remain the same, the new and improved lipstick features a higher pigment level and 12-hour wear time. Now, I've not been wearing it for 12 hours. I applied it shortly before starting making this video, but first impressions, I really like it. It's quite glossy and comfortable despite being described as like matte, and it stayed put. Now, I've not eaten anything. I have drank a little bit of my tea as I've been filming along, and it doesn't seem to have kind of, obviously, well, it's transferred a little bit onto the cup, but nothing major, and it still looks pretty complete on my lips. So I don't know about 12-hour wear, but I actually do really like the lipstick. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I will say the formulation does seem an improvement from MAC's traditional lipstick based on my, one experience here right now. So I actually do like the lipstick. I do, however, agree it's not a great finish to the calendar. I don't necessarily think the Tatcha product's a great Christmas Eve product, because although it is lovely and it's lovely overnight cream and treatment and my skin feels a little soft now I put it on my hand, it's just not jumping out and going, wow. For me, it should be like a full-size, exciting product. I mean, I guess the lipstick is a full size. But yeah, I do think they could have improved the ending of the calendar. There's also no candles or anything in this calendar. I don't know if that matters to people. It doesn't to me personally, but I've noticed this year that some of the calendars don't have candles, whereas they previously have done. So that's the Harrods unboxing. Like I said, I have also got the 12-day and the fragrance one to unbox. But what I would say, this calendar is very much for someone who's watching this video going, do you know what? I'd like to try those products as well. Or, yeah, I really value, like expensive skincare and I want to try them. I think that's who this is for. I think if you're watching it and going, nah, then it's not the calendar for you. So hopefully either way it's been helpful. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. Everything will be linked in the description box, along with a whole bunch of beauty discount codes if you do want to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.